grandpa, your aunts and uncles, and maybe your immediate neighbors. How many have really nice neighbors? Make sure you go see them. But gang, understand, if you follow this little plan, you don't need to go door to door, because your school district doesn't allow that, and our company certainly doesn't promote that, okay? So, we have a 3-step program, and obviously the theme this year is what? Frogs, okay? So we got step 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to talk briefly about each one, but the one I'm going to spend the most time on is really number 1 and number 2. So number 1 is kind of cool. A lot of kids do it. It's due tomorrow if you choose to participate. But with this part of the program, you don't have to sell anything. You don't have to collect any money. And you don't have to deliver any products. How many like the sound of that right there? Okay? This is how it works. I'm going to show you a quick video, so take a look. Hang on.
Today they gave us 2 books.
Let's start that over, okay? Here we go. Again, if you choose to do it, it's due tomorrow.
My Uncle Joey lives in Florida, my grandmother lives in Missouri, and my mom has friends that live in California. We know people all over the place. Today they gave us 2 books, a big one and a little one. Big book, little book. In this little book, we enter names and addresses to reach out to our out-of-town family and friends. It was easy. I just asked my mom for the address book. Then, I copied down the addresses onto the cards in the booklet, and added a PS from me on every page. I turned it in the very next day. Then, Great American sends these postcards in the mail, and your school gets credit for every order that's placed. Cool, huh?
How many understand that? Pretty simple? Okay, so take a look up here. This is a little book, and all of you are going to get one today. Every little book has 10 cards in it. How many? 10! Okay, and for you guys to help your school, all you have to do is fill out 5 of them, bring it back tomorrow to the library. You're going to get a frog and a lanyard. That's what I'm wearing here, and some of the staff here in our lunchroom are wearing. You get a frog and a lanyard tomorrow morning. Now, some of you might want to ask, how do I fill out each card? It's pretty simple. There's really 4 parts. You put your school's name up here, and then using the family address book. How many know mom and dad have a family address book somewhere in your house, okay? Then on the right side of the card, you just write a greeting. Let's say it's your grandma. And then you sign your name. And then here's the most important line on each card. It's the little PS line. So you just want to write something positive in there like, hope you can help, or thanks for helping. That said, how many of you think you can fill out 5 cards? Bring it back tomorrow, go to the library, and what's going to happen is you're going to get a frog on a lanyard. Now, you're not going to get to pick your frog. And we got lots of frogs. We're going to have some of these posters up around school before the end of the day, and I'm going to show you a little quick video of all the frogs. But how many want more than one? All right, here's how it happens. If you fill out all 10 of the cards, you don't get 1 frog, you get 2. Okay? Then, throughout our sale, if you want to earn more frogs, all you got to do is sell a few items, and I'll show you how that works. Now, check these guys out. So we have some really cool frogs for you guys starting tomorrow. Again, you bring in your little book with at least 5 cards filled out. You're going to get 1 frog and a lanyard. If you do the whole book, you're going to get 2. Speaking of 2, let's look at step 2. This is the stuff that you're going to be selling. We have a gift catalog, and it's our big book. So you're going to each get a packet that looks like this today. And we're going to be selling from 2 catalogs. One has some gift items in it. The other one has some yummy cookie dough. How many love cookie dough? So your job This is where you really need to listen, 5th grade. Your job is to talk to your friends and your family members and ask them to help your school. Ask them to help you. Because if you ask people to buy, so if you go up to your neighbor tonight and go, hey, do you want to buy some cookie dough? They're probably going to say no. Because people don't want to buy right now, but they still want to support kids and schools. Does that make sense? So make sure, when you're talking to people, use the word support or help. Don't use the word buy. Are you with me? Cool. So, you're each going to get an order form. And it's very important that on the top of each order form, you put your name first and last. There's a little rectangle here. You're going to put your school name, RCI. Is Mrs. Fisher's class here today? Oh, they're on that trip. They're on the trip. Grade 5, your fair share is 10. Then when you take an order, you just put the person's name, what they're going to order, along with a brief description. When you collect the money, make sure people pay you up front. They can write a check to RCI or they can pay you with cash. Make sure you talk to mom and dad about that. They can help you. At the end of the sale, all you do is you bring back your white and your yellow copies, and you keep the pink copy. And obviously, we need your money as well. Okay? A lot of kids actually forget to bring the packet home today. So I always say, hey, do this. Put it in the refrigerator right next to the milk. Do cookies go well with milk? You bet. So when mom goes in there later, she's going to see your packet, and that's where you kind of spring it on her. Say, hey, the fundraiser starts today. Then you share the information with mom. Obviously, our sale starts today. Tomorrow, you can earn frogs by turning in your little book. Your final turn-in day is right after Thanksgiving. All the stuff will be due. Be sure to listen for announcements, as they will be reminding you of our sale dates. Then we have a delivery. Next thing. This is the packet that you're all going to receive today. And then there's that little picture of the milk. Step 3. Step 3 is kind of cool. It allows you to actually reach out and sell to your friends and family members online. Now, you don't have to do it that way. We had a lot of kids last year participating in the online portion. And you have an opportunity to do that. Make sure you read the packet with mom and dad, okay? The one thing I do want to talk about that I almost forgot are these little guys. Can you see them? What he is, he's a flying frog. And I got to tell you a story. When I got this frog back in August, I got a bunch of them shipped to my house. I'm going, how does this thing fly? And I'm looking at him going, okay, he's got a really funky looking tongue. So I grabbed his tongue, I pulled it out, and I saw there was a big rubber band attached to it. So then I grabbed his butt, and then I shot him. Snow. You got to show him how this thing flies. Okay, let's go right at the camera right back there. Everybody say 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Snow knows how to fly frogs, let me tell you. So when you're online,
you can take it.
And you and your parents are trying to sell some things online, anytime that you sell a magazine, it doesn't count as 1 point, it counts as 2 points. Okay? You don't have to do it, but if you'd like to, it's available. Here's how you earn more frogs. How many want frogs right away? Okay, all of us do. So rather than wait until the end of the sale, which is like in November, every packet has a little coupon sheet in it. And there's 4 coupons on each sheet. And here's the way it works. It's done on the honor system. So as soon as you sell one item, whether it's from the catalog or maybe it's online, as soon as you sell one item, you put your name on that coupon because there's a 1, there's a 5, there's a 10, there's a 15. Put your name on it. Mom and dad sign it. Mom or dad, I should say. You put your teacher's name on. Then, when you come to school, come right here to the cafeteria. Mrs. Bergstrom will be the frog keeper. She's going to have all kinds of frogs. You give her your coupon, she gives you the frog. How many think that's a pretty good deal? Okay? You can do that probably as early as next week, because tomorrow we're going to have the little books coming in. So don't mess with the coupons till next week. So you sell one, you get a frog. You sell 5, you get another. 10 another. 15 another. And so on, and so on, and so on. We do have a bonus prize. This is the sheet, by the way. So you got 1, 5, 10, and 15. We do have a bonus prize. You guys want to see it? Yeah! Alright, check this guy out.
Hello guys, you're probably watching this video because you bought some magic from the university. But the cool thing about it is I'm right here now to teach you how to use the product. And that product is lights from anywhere. Now I'm going to show you a few tricks, right? Now, it's very simple. All you do is turn the light on and off after notification. Just like so. I squeeze it through the ears. Oh, a little spicy. What do you think of it? You can try it out. The cool thing about it is it's an amazing illusion. You can see it, but you can't quite feel it. I'll show you what I mean by it. Put it in there, you can't feel it. Just grab it, and you can't feel it. It's just an illusion. Anybody can see it, but you can't feel it. Now we have one on each hand. It's like, as long as you keep those hands moving, you know it's in the secret. Now the cool thing about it is you want to keep those hands moving at any given time. Never stop from moving. And watch this, guys. Watch very closely. 1, 2, 3. Just melts right through any solid object. It goes right inside there.
How many want a pair of these little lights? Okay? Hey, check this out. All they are little thumb tips. So when you put them on your thumbs, there's a little button in there. When you push it next to your finger, it lights up. And the key is to do what? Yeah, keep your hands moving. And that's how they can run through your body. Okay? Up your nose. Where'd they go? My hand, okay? So how do you get a pair of magic thumbs? All you have to do, check this out, you gotta sell 50 things. How many can sell 50 things? How many think 50's way too high? Alright, here's what you gotta do. All you gotta do is sell 15 and you get a pair of magic thumbs, okay? You will get those at the end of the sale. Here's your quick review. Let's see if you were paying attention. We have a little book, which is step 1. When to do? Tomorrow. If you want 1 frog, how many cards do you have to fill out? 5. If you want 2 frogs, you do 10. Good. Remember, go to the library tomorrow. This is a chance for you to help your school and have some fun collecting all the frogs you can, which are available at every 5 items that you sell. You can get a special bonus prize, which are those magic light thumbs for 15. You guys, make it unforgettable. This will be a fun time for your school. I'm going to turn it back to Mrs. B. Give yourselves a big round of applause, everybody.